What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for a Group 1 race on Gran Turismo Sport. Now, looks like we'll be able to get ready to race on Autodrome Lago Maggiore Grand Prix. So this is going to get everything ready to take on 11 laps. So this is going to get everything well challenging prepared. So this is going to get everything Will might needs to take a good, capable Group 1 car that this Will might have to take. So maybe this is going to be able to go and use the Porsche 919 Hybrid Porsche Team 2016, and this is going to get everything Will needed for an all-wheel drive LMP1 race car. Is going to get everything ready for one good Grand Prix race that this is going to get everything Will might have to get started out for. So in that case, that this is definitely might be given the best choice that this Will might have to take on the time trial before you're about to take the race will begin. So this is definitely might be pretty excellent that this is going to give one first step that this will be needed. Take the time trial and then take on the entry race that this will might begin. Because this is definitely might be the best simple choice that this is going to get everything well option checked that this will might be needed. So looks like this is going to get everything prepared. Will might be able to get started. So maybe this is going to get everything settled, and then this is going to be needs that this will might have everything that we need to choose which tire you're going to choose. Go with the medium or soft tires is definitely giving the best option that most drivers really want to choose. So let's just going to go and get started, and then this is going to get everything extremely fast that this Will might be able to do to take, and this is going to get everything Will might have everything Will needs to take a little bit more handling and closer edge, that this is going to get everything a little bit risk, that this is going to get everything well better that this will be needed. So this is going to get everything Will be able to do a little bit get settled, that this might take a lot of warm-up practice that this will might get started. So good thing that this is definitely might be taking a good best record time for only 1 minute and 42 seconds. So looks like this is going to be able to beat the lap time, because this is going to give everything work perfectly. Will might take the challenge. Will might be able to get started. So even that this is going to get very most difficult race that this will might be needed, that this is going to be able to take the race without the qualifying time trial time. So even that this is definitely already taken, because this is definitely might be needed for a race that this will might be able to get started. So looks like this is going to be able to take a 1 minute and 45 second range time, that this is going to get everything well checked that this will be needed for. So I hope that this is going to get everything well endurance, that this is going to be able to take a lot of good pressure of this race, because this is going to get everything well settled to be able to maintain the handling, because this is going to get everything a little bit lighter and riskier, that this is going to get everything well avoided. Now this is going to get everything work perfectly, that this is going to get everything needed. So whenever each drivetrain Group 1 car is going to choose for only mid-engine and all-wheel drive, that this is going to get everything well balanced, that this is going to get pretty excited, that this is going to be able to get started for one good race, that this will be able to take a much concentrated, that this is going to giving a good competition, is going to be able to stay settled. Will might do a little bit maintain. Now just going to be keeping track of the time, and this is going to get everything well better, that this Will might need to do a little bit improvement, or even that this is going to get everything on the usual. So it's also give the balance of performance. Will might be able to give a good balance check, that this is going to get everything needed before this Will might have a good race Will might begin. So even that this is going to get pretty closer, that this is going to get everything a little bit lighter whenever you get nearly closer to the apex, because it's a challenging handling situated, that this is definitely might be able to do a little bit possible ways, that this is going to get everything well better checked. Now this is going to get everything worked up, that this is going to be giving the one faster lap time that it was definitely already taken. So that wasn't so bad, because this is definitely might need to do a lot of faster work around the lap time of the track, that this is going to be able to keep up, and then just going to be able to stay lightly whenever it gets very closer onto the apex, because this is very challenging to be able to beat the lap time by the Ghost. So even that this is definitely like having a time trial, that this will might be able to reach up onto the ranks, because this is going to get everything well needed, that this is going to get pretty fast and pretty quick, because this is all about taking a lot of pressure, that this is going to be able to get everything well focused that we need to be able to get. Alright, looks like that's it for the 2-lap practice, and now this is going to get everything well corner checked until the time runs out, until this will might join in session of the race, because this is going to get everything ready to go, because this will might give a good Group 1 prototype car race that this is going to be able to get started. So let's just going to get prepared for our match, and then this is going to get everything ready. We might get started. But I hope that this is going to get very good cleaning skills, that this is going to get better. Alright, so even that turns out pretty much closer to get, but it will might be able to beat the lap time for only a minute and 40 seconds. So it looks like they just already did the minute and 36 second time range, that this is going to get everything well checked to see it. So looks like they just definitely also do much better, and then this is going to get the best choice, that this will might be able to go with the LMP1 car. So this is going to get everything challenging with the Group C and the Vision GTs. So this is going to get everything well balance checked, and then this is going to get everything going on to do one better chance of a prototype car will might be able to get, and then this will might be able to stay focused if we could probably able to go faster enough, that this will might be able to reach up onto the top position. So better give her the chances to see, and this is going to be able to give a determined guess that which mostly of the Group 1 cars is the most of it. So 3 types of the category type of models in the same class, and then this is going to get everything will be able to prove the fastest work will might get better chances to do it. Now let's just gonna wait for everyone to get ready to get started. So looks like this is gonna get everything, that this one might have all racing soft tires are now in place. Now this is gonna get everything ready to go, so better to make sure that the pit stop strategy, that this will be needed by 1, so it will also to provide much more handling speed and efficient, and then this is going to get everything better closer, that this is going to be able to coming in. Now this is going to get everything well better choices, that this will might be able to choose the better Group 1 car. So maybe this is going to be able to give a better try of the Porsche 919 hybrid, that this is going to get everything excellent to be able to get well settled up, and then this is going to get everything better will might have to get. And also that the battery will might be able to keep in check whenever it's going to be able to go a little bit down and up, so it will get depleted by seconds until this is going to get everything ready to go. So it'll be able to recharge when they're at the pits, whenever there's a tire check, that this will be remain. So this is going to be able to get everything ready. We might have a good clean race, folks, and now this will might give a good Group 1 chance of a racing, and this is going to get everything better. Will might get started. Alright, looks like TSO50 Hybrid is in the race, and now there's only 2, and then looks like a few of them with the Porsche 919 Hybrid, and then only some few Audi R18 2016s are definitely in. So this is going to be able to get ready for a rolling start, and then take 11 laps around Lago Maggiore, and now this is going to get everything well better. We might get everything situated to be able to get ready for one good Group 1 race. So let's find out, and let's give a best of luck, and then best of chances of a good race win. Until here we go. Let's see how it goes. Alright, looks like this is going to get everything well settled, and then the first turn is going to get very bumpy around, because just trying to be able to slow down, because this is going to be a very tough race, that this is going to be very much avoided with a collision, that this is going to be able to take the risk. Remember, folks, No bumping around on the track by using a Group 1 car. That could be causing a penalty or decreased SR that this is definitely not counts. Now, this is going to get very challenging because whenever it gets a little bit too aggressive or having a little bit mistakes, that this is definitely causing a spin out problem. So just going to be able to do a little bit passive and contingency of this race, that this is going to get everything well better will be needed to improve. Well, evenly that this is going to get everything well situated, that this is going to get very intense race, that this will might be able to control the handling of the car, that this is going to be able to do much better takes. And then this is going to get everything well situated whenever there's having a little problem, but make sure don't try to exit out, because that might have a little bit cause of a decreased driver rating. So this might be able to use it very wisely, because in case that if they want some to earn some more credits, because that's how the race finish is definitely important whenever there might be able to giving a better chance that this one might get. Okay, just gonna be able to make sure this is gonna be able to have a one top race, that this is gonna be able to keep it up on it. Whoa, man. Oh, looks like this is gonna get very harder to get, because that's definitely might be causing a little bit severe minimum damage. Okay, looks like this is going to get everything needs to be able to do a little bit careful, but sometimes a little bit hard race, that this is going to get everything well careful to get. Okay, just going to get a hold of myself. This is going to be able to take a little bit more fast race, that this is going to be able to get. Okay, looks like getting a little bit low on the battery, so because it's a hybrid car, so this is definitely might be able to do better, because this is going to get everything well needed. Alright, looks like back onto 14th place, and now this is going to get a little bit hard onto the bottom, because this is going to get everything will be needed to be able to take a little bit much well situated to be able to get a hold of ourselves, to be able to control of a Group 1 car, that this is going to get everything well risk taken. And then, well, sometimes it is a very difficult race, that we need to be able to be very focused, try not to do any distractions, because that could be everything that this might have everything well situated, that this is going to get everything better. Okay, just take that last turn, and now move on to the third lap. It's going to be able to press on. Okay, looks like I hope that this is going to be able to take that first turn. It definitely might be getting a little bit safety tip that this is going to be able to get. Okay, perfect turn, and better ways that this is going to be able to get handle in for. Now, looks like this is going to get everything well climbed up on the gap distance, is going to get everything well needed. Okay, let's just try to make sure this is going to get everything a little bit loosed up on the handling, that this is going to get everything needed. Looks like the fuel map is definitely on, so just going to be able to use it very wisely to be able to take a little bit more check. So 70% of fuel remaining, and then this is going to get everything we'll have to take. Okay, let's just take that steering turn and closely in. Okay, coming in. This is going to get everything a little bit going closer, and then this is going to be able to take a little bit more slipstream. We might take a little bit chances to take the effect, but sometimes that most of the other faster drivers have definitely might be able to try to do their best and then try to be able to do a little bit passive handling that this is going to get everything better we might need to get. Now, looks like this is going to get everything a little bit well concentrated because this is going to be very slow and steady, and then this is going to get everything a little bit better that this might get everything needed. Okay, looks like this is going to get everything closer. Just going to have to take one good better overtake chances that this is going to be able to do a little bit more concentrated on the few other corners because this is going to get everything might get settled. Okay, just get in there and take on that hillside turn. Is going to be able to do slow and steady. Okay, landing on that position on that curve and then take that apex on the inside. Just try to take it slow and then this is going to get everything better. Alright, looks like we got one in the pits and now they're just definitely might be changing up the tires, same thing as the usual, and then refuel. So just gonna be able to try to keep going, and then this is gonna be able to take a little bit more progress check that this is gonna get everything, might be able to keep holding up on it because this is gonna get everything we'll be able to do. Much more better turns to be able to get and climb. Everything might be able to take a lot more distance. We'll be able to accelerate. Okay, getting a little bit nearly closer. Just gonna stay on the position, and this is gonna get everything we'll be able to do better. Okay, take it nice and steady and then keep holding on. Alright, take that hillside turn. It definitely might be pretty easy to take. Oh boy, just gonna get in there. Just gonna have to lose this. Alright, stay safe and stay better, and then, well, I know this is going to get everything will be needed to be able to stay focused because handling is going to be able to do better because this is going to be able to take a little bit more time. Alright, now, looks like this is going to be able to going on, so the 6th lap is going to be able to proceed, and then looks like this is going to be able to going in to take 5 more to go, so just going to be able to keep in track of the laps and then just keep circling around, and then this one might be able to deal with some few other turns. Okay, just going to take it nice and slow. Okay, we accelerate, and then this is going to get everything better. Will might be able to keep on track, and then this is going to be able to take a little bit of little approaching, and then also avoid the bumping going on. Okay, looks like the fuel is definitely almost end of the halfway amount, and then this is going to get everything will be needed to take the pit stop that this is going to be coming in. Now, whenever there's a tire, it definitely might be getting a little bit half amount because this is definitely all about having a grip is definitely might be able to hold on for. That might get everything a little bit caution strategy that this is going to get everything what we need to do. So looks like proceeding in onto the 7th lap that this will be needed for a pit stop. So just going to be able to make sure that this is going to giving one best option that this will might be able to do. Continue on or do the pit stop, so whenever it gets a little bit trouble, take the pit stop. That this is definitely might be given the best choice, that this will be able to give for a little bit sensory effect, that this will be needs to take a little bit calm, and then this will might continue on to be able to get back in on the run. So looks like this is going to be able to going in onto the pits, and then this is going to be needs to stay on the racing soft tires, that this will might get everything going. Just gonna wait for my crew to be able to get ready before I'm coming in, and then change up the tires. Alright, looks like this is going to be good to be able to have that recommend fuel spot, that this will might give a good stopping point, and then this is going to be able to continue on and giving one good lighter effect of the new set of the tires, that this is going to get everything going. Okay, looks like this is going to get everything usual that this is going to be able to take, and then just going to have to take a little bit more pace time. Alright, now on to the 11th place. Now this is going to be able to get better, that this is going to be able to keep focusing on this race. I hope that this is going to get everything well situated, that this will might be able to stay control. Okay, almost. Just going to wait until the straight is about to be able to coming in, and then this is going to get better. Okay, take a little bit more slipstream and then wait for the best point. Okay, looks like going a little bit harder, that this is going to be able to take a little danger close of racing, is definitely might be able to avoid having a little collision going on, but this is going to get everything a little bit lighter and faster, that this is going to be able to keep on going. Okay, looks like just hang in there, and then this is going to be able to stay on the tarmac. It is definitely might be pretty safer and avoid getting cut the tracks that might be considered a penalty check. Okay, 8th lap. Now this is going to get everything needed to do. So this is going to get very difficult of this race, that this might need to take it nice and slow. Okay, keep it tight. And then this may also has a little bit 1 second penalty, so looks like just going to be able to coming in to be able to take the 10th place position, that this is going to get everything going. So this is going to be able to take the long battle of 10th place, that this is going to be able to take the struggles, we'll keep it going on, and then this is going to be able to take a little bit tough race that this might need to overcome. Now, looks like this is going to be able to continue to be able to catch up onto the rest, and then this is definitely always the usual, because this maybe gets tougher and better, and well, always going to have to do a little bit of tough race, that this is going to might need to do a lot of racing skills that we need to improve, but it always needs that this is going to get everything well situated to be able to take a good clean race, that this might follow up the apex to be able to master it. Only on Group 1 category, folks, because prototype race cars are definitely advanced for racing techniques we might be able to do a competitive way. Now, this is going to get everything needed, so looks like look around at all of the cones, it's definitely scattered up, because this might be needed, that this will might go in, and maybe everything is a helpful tool, that this will might be able to help us. So this is definitely might be able to get everything what we need, because everything is all scattered around to be able to see it, and then maybe this is going to be able to keep it up, and then this may get a little bit better hardcore racing, that this is going to get everything well challenging for us, because this is going to get everything for a risk. Okay, just gonna get there, and then looks like getting a little bit decreased gap distance to be approaching in onto the 9th place position, and then this is going to get everything. We'll press continued on for, oh man, Oh, well, at least just try to be able to be a polite driver to be able to get everything well overtake. So maybe this is definitely like race like no other, because this is gonna get everything well situated that we just definitely might be able to get everything concentrated to control ourselves. Okay, keep it going, and then just gonna be able to resume the position catch up to do. So looks like just gonna be able to reach up onto the 10th lap. So looks like this is gonna be able to give it a little bit time check that this is going on. Okay, just gonna make sure clean racing moment needs a better chances that this one might have. Okay, now we're on the 10th lap, almost there to reach to the 11 until this is going to be it. But this is going to be a very hard race for us if we must be very careful not to do any side contacts or bumps. That this is definitely what we need to do to be able to get everything well concentrated, that this will might have a very good race to be able to take the chances. So experts are definitely go pro at it, that this one might be able to take the track, we might go in and go inside of the apex, that this is going to get everything going on to do it. Alright, now let's just continue on for the 7-second gap ahead, and then this is going to get everything going on until this race is about to be over soon. Okay. Take another hillside turn. Who am I doing in? And then this is going to get everything well better checked to see how the handling skills, that this is going to get everything needed to take some good progress. Who might come in? Okay, looks like they're already at the final lap of the race. So looks like this is going to be able to give a little bit more time to see that this is going to get everything Will might stay focused, and then just gonna have to give a little bit no turning back on the pits, and then this is gonna be able to proceed to the finish line as possible. That Will might be able to have one pit stop remaining that this will be used. Alright, looks like coming in, get everything will a little bit better, so this one might be able to have a 9th place finish. Okay, looks like only got a minute left, folks, because this is going to get everything. We'll be able to hurry up until this one might give a little bit time remaining left to go. But this is going to get everything. We'll be able to take one good overtake chances, that this is going to be able to go faster and quick. And everything is going to be able to take a little bit hard pressure, that this will might be able to stay on and try to be able to endure it. So maybe this is going to get everything well better until maybe just going to have to give a little bit, maintain the pace. Will might be able to stay on, and then this is going to get everything will be needed to be able to do it, of course. Alright, looks like on to 9th place, and then looks like this is going to be over in 5 seconds, and then looks like this is going to be over soon. So, well, that was so close to be able to reach up to the finish line, so maybe this is going to be able to work better to be able to keep up. Alright, so looks like 4th position just raced up, so looks like that was okay by now. So it'll be able to do better, that this one might be able to have to stay focused, that this one might keep up the work, and also to avoid the collisions. But well, it's definitely okay, but it might be able to do better, that this one might be able to stay on track, that this one might get better. So looks like finally made it on to the Sportsman Rating S is finally back on track. Now, looks like this is definitely might be pretty good that I just finally survived this race without a penalty red dot on it, so that was okay by now. So looks like it went better, so you'll be able to do a little bit passive to be able to go like a pro, to be able to going in, and mostly just going to be able to watch out for collisions that we just need to be very exercise caution, because it is definitely a pretty tough race that we need to be very careful. So good thing that having a little bit of apology after the race that this is definitely might be okay. So this is definitely might be pretty good that this one might be able to do better for another time of the race. So good race, you guys. That was a lot of better time that this wheel might take a lot of good perfection, clean driving skills that we need to be able to keep up. So looks like this is going to be good to go to be ready to wrap this up, and then this is going to get everything well prepared to be able to continue on for the next Group 1 race, to be able to get to do it one more time. So this will be able to do a better ways. We might be able to keep up, that this will might stay focused and stay passive, that this will might have to take a good clean race to be able to going in to take the inside turns, but we'll have to be able to make sure, because contingency and passive and also well controlled handling skills that this wheel might have to get. So this is going to get everything well situated that this wheel might be able to do a better Group 1 race. So we'll have to make sure that we will always want to have a good clean race. We might get better to do it. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification upload, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I hope to see you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.